And welcome back to Shark Park. Here tonight it is the Cronulla-Sutherland Sharks taking on the Brisbane Broncos. Both teams looking for a win tonight under these very fair conditions. A lovely spring evening here in Sydney. And, well, these two teams, a lot to play for right now. The Sharks, they've had an up and down season, a couple more ups and downs, I think. The Broncos, similar story. They're both looking to get a win here, as always, on SRL TV, as Jack Carl runs his boys out and joined by my other shortly after. I'm Will Kay, joined by the one and only Ryan Wilmot.
Not really great to be here because we are at Shark Park, one of the worst grounds in the competition. However, looking forward to a great contest between these two sides. John Boy Myarba, Jack Carl. Most people don't think they like each other. Let's be honest, they kind of don't. We're in for a great game here.
Yes, we are, is Liam Ryan preparing to kick off. And not a lot of changes to, actually, I don't think any changes to either side here. But questions loom as to the future of the spine for the Sharks. Just been shifting in and out a couple of weeks here and there. It looks like they may have found what they want with Eddie Oliver now at 9. But really, we're yet to see exactly what they're going to do in terms of a long-term halves and, I guess, hooker rotation with their spine. So, it'll be interesting to see what they can provide tonight and try and put some of the confusion to bed. As now it's Poese Ofawalai. Taking the ball up. They go Oliver out to Lawrence. Now gets the ball to King. And we're very happy to say that the jerseys, finally after a few weeks now, the teams have found their jerseys. Wilmot, where did you find yours?
I found mine in the back of a Best and Less dumpster. I then took it home, gave them a bit of wash with a bit of nappy sand and a couple of red and green spray cans.
I see. Yes, a Best and Less dumpster is exactly where you'd normally find a South Sydney Rabbitohs jersey. As we go, Liam Martin running forward, 35 metres out from the line. It's going to be a good start here for the Broncos. Inside ball to Jack Carl here, and he's brought down. But not before getting quite a few post-contact metres. It was Eddie Oliver having to come in and make the tackle. They go out to the left. Davis onto Ryan, gets the ball all the way out there to Kai Madden. And he'll be held down the tackle for a bit. John McCartney taking his time before standing up. And he's allowed to get to his feet and play it. Now Martin hit off the ball. Carl in a bit of open space though. He's got speed on an inside man. Carl close to the line. He'll be over. No, the referee's going to say short. I disagree completely. As they go, Rossini. Jay puts the kick in. Who's there? It's Lopez picking it up. The Sharks escape. But a controversial call there. And the Broncos, I think they're hard done by.
Oh, come on. That's ridiculous. There's got to be an investigation. That was a try all day.
Absolutely, that was quite something. Jack Carl, was over the line for all money. That ball, well and truly planned, and we can see from the position we're in, Wilmot. So I'm not too sure how the referee has missed that. But we'll move on. The Broncos another chance of attack after a great kick. And a bit of a salvaging kick from Caleb J. As they go, Liam Ryan tackled well there. Nathan Macquarie had a bit of a off week last week. Going back in full force and putting on some good contact there. His fourth tackle. Murray brought down. Rossini spreads it out to Jay. Inside ball again. Liam Ryan driven back in the tackle. And it's going to be fifth and last. Really held out outside this danger zone this time. The Sharks muscling up in defense. And that is definitely why they went long. Caleb J forced to do the punt into the corner of John Boy Myarva. It's going to be allowed to bounce before Myarva attacks it. Steps one. Brought down by Anthony Lee on the left side of the field. And that is where the Sharks will have to work the way out of. Oh, never mind, they won't. Sorry to cut you off, Wilmot. A massive hit as Martin picks up the ball, and they're under pressure again. They go to the left. It's going to be Micaiah. And wow, this could really be dangerous.
Fuming.
the ref would be. As they go, Davis. Whoa. Whoa. I have no... What do you think, Wilmot? Was that going to find anyone?
I think they were looking at the touch judge there, but probably about 4 metres above him, to the left of him. You'd have to play Twister to try and catch that.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting one. And yeah, that was really weird. And what's been a good start there from Jet Davis and Caleb J. Just a bit of undoing. The Sharks escaping again. They've gotten lucky so far, but they need a good kick at the end of this set to get them out of a bit of danger. As Harris wrapped up well. It's Jay making the tackle. As fifth and last, deep, Lopez puts the kick in off the right boot. And it goes end over end down to Kai Madden in the middle of the field, and good defense and chase here from the Sharks as they will be trapped down their own end here, the Broncos. Rossini trying to get some meters, but wow, the Sharks, they've been unbelievable so far with their determination to keep points off the scoreboard and keep the Broncos out. How long do you think they can keep this up though?
Well, to be honest, I don't think it's been so much the Sharks. I think it's been the referee, because the Sharks missed the tackle on Jack Carl for what should have been a try, which then wasn't awarded. So I think the referee's got an anytime try scorer for the Sharks here. First try scorer, actually. But the Sharks won't be having it.
No, absolutely. As Mayava there, the captain, brought down after finding a little bit of space down the wing. He'll play on the first as they spread it. Matty Harris looking to get off the left boot, but he can't do much. That's only the second. As they go, not a lot of line breaks in this game so far. It will be hard driving game that we find ourselves in, I think, between these two teams. The forward packs that you look at them. You got the likes of Nathan Macquarie and I can't say his full name, Afoa Ali'i, marking up against Cristiano Makaya and Callum Murray. It could be some very interesting battles through the middle. And of course, Jack Carl taking on Lonnie Lawrence. It'll be very good with the 13s clashing there as Kai Madden chased well. And it's the second rower coming across. It's Stinger King that's just made a fantastic tackle there. As Makaya pushing forward. And yeah, these two teams just playing a bit of tennis at the moment. End-to-end footy.
Yeah, 100%. Very back and forth after that hectic opening 5 minutes of play. I think both teams are just slowly getting into their groove now and looking to get right into the grind.
Think so, as Jet Davis kicks it in the back of his own play. It deflects backwards. Liam Ryan allowed to pick that one up. And they'll be able to get another stab at the kick. It could have been dangerous if they let the ball hand over in this their own half. And they will, in fact, do that as Rossini forgets he's at dummy half. The play of the ball's allowed to go ahead. He picks it up, doesn't get anywhere. The Sharks, they're going to be attacking from within the 40 after the first tackle.
Yeah, I think the independent doctor needs to step in here. I think he needs a HIA. Stood there for about 5 minutes before he decided to pick the ball up. Poor effort there from the young bloke.
Yeah, not the best, as Oliver now goes to Lonnie Lawrence, spreads it out to Afoa Ali'i. As they play the ball out to left, it's going to be Nathan Macquarie just taking a stab at it. And the birth defects that is Nathan Macquarie, able to milk it 6 again actually there. The crowd pretty happy with that one, as Lopez now goes out to his right side prop. That'll be the first. Fresh set here for the Sharks as they go. Whitaker looking for the line and driving, twisting the body but unable to get the ball down. It's going to be Eddie Oliver at dummy half. Gets the ball on to Macquarie. Macquarie looking to crash over. Macquarie looking dangerous but put in the back and around the legs. I believe it was Callum Murray. Just able to put a stop to that run but looking dangerous there for a second.
Yeah, I thought for all money the big red machine was going to go over there, but great line defense by the Broncos there. But after that repeat set, Sharks still got a couple more to go in.
Absolutely. As they go. Third. McCartney just taking the run himself, the halfback. Fourth tackle now. They go out to the right. It's going to be spread to Sinclair as he's driven back in the tackle. And fifth and last is the play. Let's see if they can do something dangerous. They've been looking pretty flat in attack so far. Little kick. It's going to be Macquarie. Oh. The walking birth control. Able to score a try there. And the Sharks are over for their first.
What a bit of play by the Cronulla Sharps there. Nice little kick behind the line there. Nathan Macquarie, quick clean up, straight over, good as you like. Sharks get the first try here tonight, and the ref is cashed up.
It's quite an incredible story, Nathan Macquarie. despite the albinism, the fetal alcohol syndrome, and the childhood malnourishment, able to make the way all the way to the big leads here in the Simulated Rugby League and score a try. That is very good, as the Sharks will make it a 6-0 lead off the boot of John Boy Mayava, and you'd have to say they're pretty happy with that one.
100%, especially getting all the helping hands they've had from the referee. You'd want to hope you'd score first. Broncos would feel hard done by, even though it's not been in quick succession. It's basically been a 12-point turnaround. However, the Sharks still need to go on and get this done. Still anyone's game.
As Ryan kicking it deep here. And McCartney will take the run himself. Yeah, he's a big body. He's not afraid, Joe McCartney. Rumour has it he does want to play in the hooker position. So he's showing off a bit of his running skills and how he can make those post-contact meters, as well as a bit of defence tonight. Try and take that 9 spot off Eddie Oliver. As it's going to be Poese Afoa Ali'i. Getting the ball out to Lawrence now. Not a bad...
Take that 9 off Eddie.
Yeah, it'd be very hard. As Lopez puts the kick in inside the 40 on the 4th. Not going to have anywhere near the distance as Ryan picks it up. And it's going to be, oh, that's not the chase that you need from Joe McCartney, as Ryan now splits them open. No one's in sight. Macquarie's trying to gain. Mayava's trying to gain, but no one will get there. And the Broncos hit back in less than a tackle.
Well, against the run of play, just a simple regathering at one step straight through. No one was going to catch him. He could have kept going another 50 metres. I don't think anyone was catching him. What a great try there from Liam Ryan.
Yeah, that's vintage Liam Ryan there. Going back to the SRL 1.0 days. We'd see that fairly often, especially at his time with the Titans. Good to see him continuing that into 2.0 as he converts his own try to make it 6-all. And that is very disappointing. I was just talking about McCartney wanting to show his defense, his prowess, able to make those hard tackles. And as I say that, of course, Ryan steps in, splits the Sharks, carves them up, and away for a 60-metre effort. A big play from him, but really lackluster from the Sharks.
Yeah, they'll be disappointed with that after not long getting points on the board to quickly concede straight away. Definitely will be a knock to the confidence.
It will be as Davis plays the ball. Now they go to the right. It's going to be Carl. He'll be brought down and put on his back. Second tackle now. Rossini goes to Davis, eventually spits it out to Martin's edge as he's brought down the 40. Third tackle, Davis now goes to Makaya. He's going to be running down the sideline basically here. About 10 metres in, and he's tackled eventually by Lachlan Sinclair. They get the ball to Carl. Carl, it's a bit hard for him and he can't do much. Had to put a bit too much focus on catching the ball from the wayward pass. That's Rossini. Davis kicking down field, and it'll be Mayava on the kick return. Let's see what he can do on the return. Can he split the Broncos like they would just split? No, he can't. As Mayava, he'll be brought down in his own corner, about 20 metres out from his own line. And the Sharks, they will have to do the hard yards here.
Yeah, he thought about going for the...
Goose step.
Away.
That was a filthy goose step. And that'll help him out a bit.
Jump.
As they go now for Vali and Garwa, and of course the subs coming on for the Sharks. It's Melchizedek, Vivali and Garwa, and Fraser O'Neill. The Leaguey and Kalio Mahana for the Broncos. So a few subs coming on now and trying to make their impact on the game. Anthony Lee, well taken there. It was drawn by Mayava trying to come through. I think he was acting as a bit of a disruptor because he didn't really have a good stab at the ball. Anthony Lee, cool, calm and collected under pressure, able to take that easily.
Yeah, bit of a deflating end to a bit of an explosive set there. Well, I did mention it before. I think that conceding so quickly after their first try just hit of the confidence there. I think they would have been a bit more creative had they have not conceded that try. But still, 17 to go in this first half. Still anyone's game.
Yeah, it's been a very close game. Both these teams very evenly matched so far, and that reflects on the scoreboard as Ben Cummins just taking the hit up there and not trying to put any footwork on, just trying to go straight through the line. Brought down by Lenny Phillips, but he almost got through as Vivali Ngawa now. Take it on front on, brought down by Kaleo Mahana Olu. And it'll be only the second. Eddie Oliver just wrestles his way. And not really what you want to see there from your hooker. Just not using the options and going himself, but not doing much with it. As that'll only be the fourth. Just on the inside of the halfway line now. Vivali Ngawa gets it to McCartney, spreads it now to King. And that is Stinger King. As that'll be the fifth and last. 50 metres gain in the set. McCartney, sorry. Kicking them. Oh, it's a very well placed kick there from McCartney. And chasing his own one. Not making the same mistakes as previously seen. That was very well weighted there. And they need more of that from Joe McCartney.
Yeah, definitely trying to make up for his missed tackle that led to the Brisbane try before. Definitely need more of that throughout the rest of this game if he wants to really repay the effort. But Sharks looking better and better each set.
Yeah, they sure are. They're finding their feet here. And they're looking confident. Like you said, more and more confident after each set as Liam Ryan. Another run from dummy half there. Rossini with the one previously and not making many meters. Waste of 2 tackles there from the Broncos as they had to be kicking within their own 30. Jay puts it down to Mayava. He catches on his 30. He steps. Mayava. Oh, the ankle tap slowed him down enough. He would have been away there, Mayava. He saw half a glimpse of daylight and he thought he was through, but the ankle tap just slowed him down enough. Oliver taking full advantage of it. Unorganised line. Now they go out to the left. It's inside ball. Matty Harris. It's a forward pass though. And that is disappointing from the Sharks. They're on a roll and they're throwing it away.
Coach killer that one. Get the ball back and get a decent bit of field position and then just throw it away like that.
That's Vivali Ngawa with the hit and Whitaker picking it up, and that is huge as the ball turned over on the 50. They're going to have to try and fight the other 50, but they may just get there. It's only the second tackle now. Lawrence brought down with it past the 40. They go out to the right now. Vivali Ngawa driving forward. Brought down. He couldn't make quite 10 metres there, but who can blame him after that massive hit that we just saw? Fraser O'Neill. Bit of a weird play there from the Sharks as they approach the fourth. Almost at the end of the set here. They go to the left. They need something big. McCartney, he's going to go himself. So the halfback will be out for the final play. They may be able to put an attacking kick in though. Probably a high ball from the likes of Jimmy Lopez. As Oliver goes to the left. Lawrence gets the ball. Lopez, they're going to go out for the blindside raid, but Harris wrapped up well. They needed one more pass. The Broncos are ready. Not a bad option there from the Sharks and not a bad place to turn the ball over.
Yeah, it's not a bad place to turn the ball over, but I think if he got the pass away quick enough, there was definitely an opportunity to score the try there, but, you know, unlucky there, but like you said, not a bad place to turn the ball over, and especially if they am up in defence. Maybe even look to force another error.
Yeah, definitely, and if they did get that ball out, it could have just been a cutout pass to Ben Cummins, and he probably would have been, well, he would have been unmarked. He probably would have been in the corner, I think, or he wouldn't be very far from it, so it would have been good to see if that ball did get off, but Matty Harris unable to tap it on. I think it was just a bit unorganised or not ready for the jam in. They maybe relied on a bit more slide in that defence. Regardless, the Broncos able to stop that, and the scoreboard remains 6-6 as Harris steps 2 and brought down his own 20. Very good return set there from the Broncos and really putting the pressure on for the Sharks.
Ooh, nearly threw it away there. Yeah, Broncos will be looking to pile on the pressure in this defensive set. Hopefully keep them... Oh, that looked a bit forward. Hopefully keep the Sharks in their own half. That way they can get a better field position off their kick. And, again, nearly throwing it away twice in the one set. Sharks definitely looking a bit shaky right now.
Oh, as Lopez kicks it, it's an awful shank off the boot. Carl charges it down. First tackle, opposition 30 now. They go. Mahana Olu goes to Leagy. He gets smashed there. And it is Fraser O'Neill with the hit. Rossini, not realising that the markers were on side. He doesn't really do much there. Wasted the tackle again. Jet Davis, he's going to get out from dummy half. Throws a dummy. Couple are offside. Melchizedek able to get to there and make the tackle fourth. as the Broncos out to the left. No, Rossini's going to run it himself. He fends off one, gets very close, about 5 metres out. Fifth and last. He doesn't make it to the line, but here we go. Davis gets the ball to left. Carl, he'll drive himself, couldn't get a kick off, and he'll be put on his back. Poor options there in the last couple tackles from the Broncos, and they're unable to put a play on that would get them a repeat set or points.
Yeah, from both teams, those last 2 sets were just something out of under sixes. Poor ball handling by the Sharks in their set, and then a poor kick to end it off. And then the Broncos then, just a poor 5th tackle option. So close to the line, you'd expect maybe a little dink behind the line as John Boy goes for a break.
In Mayava, he's been looking dangerous every time he gets that ball out on the edge. He's been much better than his opponent, Kai Madden, I think, just on those one-on-one runs so far in the match. Madden has been pretty good off the kick returns, but I think Mayava has got him just a little bit edged out there. As Favali Ngawa, another good run. He's had a good stint, actually. The big forward. As they go out to the left, it's going to be Lopez. Puts the kick up. It's a little bit shallow, but they maybe make something of it. And it's Ben Cummins coming through, flying, taking the catch. But caught and tackled there by Chaz Dingo. They'll play the ball.
Great set from the Sharks. I have no complaints with that. Trudged pretty much the length of the field. Got off a good attacking kick. Player got the ball first, but just short of the try line. If they could get that closer to the try line, I think that's a try.
Yeah, and I mean, look at the defense. Oh, as I say that, Carl just absolutely steamrolls. I believe it's Travis Whitaker. And, yeah, I mean, their defense was pretty good until that 3rd tackle there. And just pinning the Broncos down that end. As Leahy now just takes a little bit more advantage. They go to the right. It's going to be Mahana Olu. 5th and last. The Broncos. Deep pass. They go to their halfback, Jay. So he kicks it down to Ben Cummins' side. Cummins runs in a very compressed defense, ready for him to run at them, and they take him down very swiftly. Whitaker now. Brought down. I mean, it's a bit of a deadlock at the moment. You can't separate these teams. Dare I say, we're probably going to walk in to half-time with a 6-all tie. It's going to be a cracker of a second half here, Wilmot.
Well, I hope so. Because, as you said, it's a bit of a grind, but it hasn't been a real contest grind. It's been a pretty sloppy grind at most times. Hopefully it can clean up and we get a bit more clinical footy in the second half.
I guess it will be whoever completes their sets more, able to get the sort of finishes of the sets that they want. Whether it's the kick, the running plays, and just pin their opponents in some tough positions. This is going to be maybe a deciding factor, though. A forward pass out of dummy half. He hesitated there. I think it was Jay at half, as that one will also be forward, and all the pressure is relieved.
It's like they've both switched off.
Yeah, that's poor.
Still a whole half of footy to play, boys. Come on. That's
poor. That was a great opportunity for the Sharks to just snag a lead before half-time. And they turn it over in a very unforced manner. There was no reason for that forward pass. No one was near whoever passed to John McCartney. Nowhere near. So there was no reason for that forward pass, and frankly, it's disappointing to see.
Well, first tackle as well.
Yeah, exactly. It's Jay. He'll give a stab at it, and this will be taking us into half-time. Matty Harris goes down the short side, caught by Liam Ryan. 6-all at the half-time break. We'll see you shortly here at Shark Park. Stay tuned.
I'm just waiting for Kiss Cam to come on. On me. It's not happening. Do you like it? Do you like it? The environment here. Do you like the footy? Yes, we're on. Yeah, we're live.
You're not you when you're hungry. Snickos. Welcome back to the second half. The Cronulla-Brisbane clash here on SRL TV at Shark Park tonight. 6-all at halftime, and some interesting stats. Both teams very, very even at the halftime break. Some big run meters from Jumbo Mayava, 90. Jack Carl, 105. And I have made sure I brought my glasses today. I have cleaned them. I have got other people to have a look. Wilmot has done the same. 346 meters for Liam Ryan, which has been recorded by the SRL statistician. Do we think? I don't think that's humanly possible. that he's ran that much, we would have been calling his name far more. But that's the story we're running with. Liam Ryan, masterclass of 346 metres in the first half.
Yeah, it's a bit of an anomaly considering the Broncos had 580 total run metres.
And we counted them all up as well. And if he did run 346, it would put us at 823 total run metres for the Broncos. So,
Just not sure.
not too sure what's going on. Maybe Liam Ryan having some, I don't know, relationships with the statisticians. More to come on that during the week, I'm sure, as Riley Sr. brought down second tackle. The Sharks with a good opportunity early on in the second half. Macquarie back in the field and rampaging onto the ball. The only try scorer for the Sharks in the first half, looking for a double as they go O'Neill. Pushing forward and brought down. That's going to be the fourth. Out to the left, Lopez gets the ball out to Mayava. He's shifted into the fullback spot at half-time as Matty Harris into one of the wings. And they'll have a good spot to kick from. They go. Lopez. Oh. Kicks it awkwardly. Carl. Picks it up, and that's a bit shocking from the Sharks. That's the first half summarised.
That is not what I wanted to see coming into this second half. I was hoping the teams would be a lot more clinical, but it seems early signs that we're in for the same slop.
Same, but different, you reckon?
Yeah, sadly. But we are at Sharp Park.
Well, that is very true. And as we go, Rossini goes to Davis. Now goes to Caleb J. Liam Ryan stepping around one. That's going to be the fifth and last.
He's just made about 100 metres there.
Just ask the SRL statisticians. I mean, he ran 60 for the first try, but apart from that, surely he's not gone end to end. I mean, I don't think there was that many metres ran at all, like big metres. That's a big hit there. Talk about big things, and Micaiah will deliver. That is a whopping hit, as now the Broncos with a fantastic opportunity to go over the line. As they go to the left, it's going to be Jet Davis looking for it himself. He may get there, but he put it in his back before he does. And this is very dangerous territory, Wilmot.
It's like the Sharks have stayed in the sheds. They haven't come out. Like, poor set at the other end. They get the ball back. They get folded and drop the ball, and now they're straight away getting smashed with pressure. I won't be surprised if we see a Brisbane try here.
I wouldn't either, as Callum Murray may be the one to put it over the line. No, he won't. He's actually just called short as they put a kick in fact. Oh. And it's going to be Nathan Macquarie hitting a step. Did Nathan Macquarie just step? I think so. And they have come away with the ball here. Weird things happening at Shark Park.
So they've called it a knock-on.
That was strange.
But the way the ball moved, it's like he just threw it.
That was very strange. I thought maybe it was a kick, but maybe he just like got hit around the ribs and dropped it cold forward. I don't know.
I mean, everything's possible. We've seen some poor refereeing tonight, so it wouldn't surprise me.
There is Afoa Ali'i. Playing the ball, McCartney. Off the left boot. Goes down to Kai Madden's wing. Madden on the kick return, brought down by McCartney. And hasn't let another player through since that Liam Ryan try that we saw only moments after Nathan Macquarie scored the line. Crossed the line. Then they go Davis. Gets it to Liam Ryan. The Broncos playing some pretty expansive footy. The Sharks able to hold on for now as Macquarie able to bring down Carl. Murray. Driving forward, and that'll be the fifth and last. No, what do you make of that set there from the Broncos, Wilmot?
I've noticed so far, starting this half, the Broncos are playing a more, I guess, exciting brand of footy, and they're not afraid to pass the ball around. They've had some pretty dangerous looking balls. Whereas the Sharks, very one out, not looking to really expand. I think that could be the game breaker for the Broncos if they keep going with that expansive play of footy. Could very see a breakaway try on one of the edges.
I think so, as it's Riley Senior getting out of dummy half there. And fifth and last. Playing the ball. Going left. McCartney puts the kick in. It's a bit of a wobbly one. It's a very wobbly one, but Ryan able to pick it up. And running the wrong way to pick that one up. That was very awkward, but good hands from Liam Ryan as they go Rossini, Jet Davis. Brought down. They need to find their forwards here, the Broncos. As they go to Ryan again, and they'll let the fullback run for a bit. That's another 200 metres he's run now. As third tackle, they go to Jet Davis. Gets to Lachlan Martin. And very slow set here for the Broncos. They're not finding the key men that need to be taking these runs. Chaz Dingo getting it to Liam Ryan again. No wonder he ran 346 in the first half. And a 6 again on the final tackle, or the stroke of the final tackle.
Oh, what?
And able to hold on to it and not be called an infringement upon. The Broncos, they'll look to make the most of this. Hannah Hitchens now. And maybe knocking on the door very shortly is Rossini. Oh, that's a shocking run. He has had some... Well, you know, there's diamonds and rocks, but he's just had rocks tonight, I think, Rossini. He has had shocking dummy half runs. And, yeah, he's been very disappointing to watch tonight. He has made some terrible decisions. As that's one of them. Going that far back to Lachlan Martin. They actually lose meters in that play. And going to the fifth, that's not what you want. An attacking kick on the cards here. How are they going to get it off, though? It's going to be Jet Davis. Puts the grubber in. It's going to be picked up by Carl. He may get his try this time. Yes, he will. Jack Carl goes through. The Broncos with the second try for their side in the match. The first of the second half.
Well, they won't be able to take that one away from him there. He should have had a double there tonight, but unforeseen circumstances ruled out the first one, but he gets his one back tonight.
He'll be happy with that, Jack Carl. As Ryan from virtually right in front to make it a 12-6 game. The drizzle starting to come in here at Shark Park, and this could change things a little bit. As Ryan puts that one over. He could have thrown it over. 12-6, a 6-point buffer now for the Broncos. And it's all thanks to their captain and the quick thinking of their captain, Jack Carl.
But very against the grain bit of play there too. Sort of thought of nothing, out of nothing, and came up with the points there. So I think maybe a few more plays like that from a couple of star men from either team could be the basically winning moment tonight.
I think it definitely could be. As Rossini gets to Davis, now to Dingo, and it's been a very low-scoring affair tonight. It has been a hard-hitting affair. Undoubtedly, what helped in that was the 6 more that was milked by Liam Ryan. Well, not really milked, but honestly, I think deserved. It was a very long time on the tackle. The referee has been quite disciplined in giving away penalties, giving away 6 mores, and that was a good decision there. The Sharks definitely deserve to have that called against them, and that is what happens when you're silly on the 4th or going into the 5th tackle like that. You give it 2 whole sets in a row on a roll to your opponent. They're probably going to score, and it's just the nature of the beast. As King, he's brought down. Senior now goes to O'Neill. Fraser. They play it. 3rd tackle. Sharks not able to do much there. It's Senior. Just a bit of a weird night for the dummy halves. They haven't been making fantastic decisions. And that's a shocking set there from the Sharks. I expected a lot more in that set. They didn't go to their fullback once. They didn't really use their key forwards. That's not very good. Lopez kicking them out of trouble now. Goes down to Lachlan Holmes' wing.
I just don't know what's happened with the Shark side. Like, early in the game, a few errors here and there seemed up for it, but this second half, like halfway through the second half now, they just look lost. Just no go forward. No one's really putting their hand up to make the hard yards. Can't even get out of their own end now. Really, it's hard to watch.
Yeah, it sure is. Yeah. I mean, their direction is almost non-existent, like you said. They have been pretty shocked in this second half, as Matty Harris with a half break there. But they just haven't been able to make key meters. They haven't been able to get it to their players like they wanted to. Like, look, Jimmy Lopez, you're 5'8", shouldn't be taking the hit up on the second when you're in your own red zone. I mean, John Boy Mayava able to make some meters here and help his team out a bit. But with 20 minutes left in the game, they really got to step up if they want to win this one. Oh, as O'Neill stunting on them down the short side, or the far side rather, and doing a bit of a spin move to get them down in some dangerous position. Eddie Oliver, what can he do with it? Just drives it forward and fifth and last. There you go. Riley Senior goes to McCartney. McCartney drops the ball cold, and that is not what you need there. That is a shocker, and back to having no direction, I suppose. For the Sharks.
Just when you thought they may have found a bit of form, just throw it all away. Like, that was probably their best set they've had this whole second half. Great break made by John Boy Mayaba and also O'Neill down the wing, but fifth tackle option just basically blew it all away.
You know, no good, that fifth tackle option. Well, I think it was a good choice. It was definitely a good plan, but the execution left a bit to be desired. As Matty Harris on the kick return. He may have to split him open, but no. Defenders coming across, and they will have to, once again, rely on... Yeah, well, Jimmy Lopez again for the second. They're going to try and replicate the exact same set, I think. In fact, they may look at Mayava. He's moving across here. He may go for a run. In fact, he will. And he puts a step on, but he's tackled this time, unable to find a line break. He went the wrong way. He should have gone out to the right. There was a gap there, but he went on the inside. Defender sliding across. Maybe he thought he could break two ankles. Yeah, it's the exact same set.
It's, yeah.
Except extremely less successful. As King. He'll be brought down.
He's tired.
He is tired. 15 minutes left in the stint as well, as McCartney puts the kick in. Barrels down to Liam Ryan. And he will be brought down in a crunching tackle on the 40. But that was just about the worst set of the half from the Sharks. That followed their best set. That's terrible. That is terrible.
Just gifting field position to the Broncos. Like, I don't know really what to say, because Broncos are pretty much starting every set on halfway, if not even further. But coming to defense, the Sharks seem to be able to defend, they just can't attack.
Yeah, no, absolutely shocking. Basically, their attack has had, it's been two-dimensional. It has been lackluster. It has been flat, poor, all the adjectives. It has just been simply not good from the Sharks in the second half, and they're struggling out there. Like, look what's going on. Third tackle, they've barely made 10 meters in the set. As I go, Eddie Oliver, his turn to run it. Fourth tackle, they may as well kick now, because I can promise you, I can promise you Riley Senior is not about to run 60-odd meters and get them in a position where they can score. They should have kicked on the fourth there. That was shocking. As now Werman's kicking, not even a half anymore. I give it to their centre to kick, as Lachlan Holmes runs it back. And, you know, the clock, it strikes 12 here, and it really is midnight for the Sharks. They need to lock in and make something happen.
Yep. Just at this point, try not to concede. They've got nothing in attack. The only decent thing about them this second half's been the defence, apart from the Carl try. But Yeah, it's grim. Grim scenes in the Shire.
Yeah. As they go. Matty Harris on the kick return. He's had quite a few opportunities in this second half and has only had a half look maybe once. As Cummins now coming in to take that run.
Second tackle.
Yeah. Not looking good, and they just look like they don't want it at the moment. The Sharks. They just don't want it at all. They're not looking like they're sharp out there. They're looking, you know, very, very blunt. Yeah. This is poor form in front of a home crowd. If I was a you know, paying member, I'd be pretty much on the train home by now.
I'd probably be on the tram. I'd probably be inciting a riot somewhere.
That doesn't sound like Cronulla.
Just to... Because the first half, there was errors.
Oh!
Oh!
Here we go. That's a play. Oliver folding one and Riley Senior coming away with the ball. Here we go. The Sharks, they're alive. They've realised that there's a grand prize for the Broncos' demise as now we go out to the right. Macquarie looking for a double. Macquarie driving and put on the back. That's going to be the third tackle. Could Riley Senior go over? No. A ball goes out. It goes to Whittaker. Caught there, but he's going to crash over. And it's Whittaker. What a try there for the Sharks. And what a moment for it to strike. Sorry.
We've got a game on now.
That is quite something there. Travis Whittaker able to do that. Yeah. Yeah, hitting him right on the head there. The Sharks able to make something finally click, stick. Yeah. That is good. That is good. Simply. 7 minutes to go, or just under 8 rather. 12 all here on SRL TV. Don't go anywhere, folks, because all of a sudden some air has been breathed into this game.
Now, without jinxing it, they just got to get to their kick. That's all they've got to worry about now.
Yeah, and you want to get to the kick. You want to score the first points before, well, tick-tock, you're out of time. You know, the clock is running down very quickly as they go. Harris stepping around one and brought down. That's going to be the second tackle. And there you go. That's a very good run there from Matty Harris. It could be the Sharks somehow to pull victory from the jaws of defeat. No pun intended. They go to the right. It's going to be Mayava. Mayava stepping around. Mayava splits them open. Can't get the ball away, but it's a great position here within the 40. One more run and one of their halves could kick a field goal. They go to the right. Lopez goes to Whittaker. He'll get within the 30 here. As fifth and last, they've got options on the right. Very deep.
One's in the pocket.
They go Lopez, but he's going to punt it. He's going to punt it. I mean, he would have had to snap it from about 40, but surely. As Kai Madden.
That just summarises the Sharks tonight.
It sure does.
5 minutes left. I'd probably hit it.
Yeah, I mean, the Broncos will see where they can gallop down to the other end here. With the third tackle. They need a big hit, I think, the Sharks. Just really get in the face. But there's been a good defensive set so far from them. The Broncos, they haven't looked like they've got many options. They look desperate as that's a big hit from Oliver. He's gone bang, bang, but that one knocked backwards, and I have to agree with that. As fifth and last. Right, it goes to Davis. On the kick return, we'll see. O'Neill, he's got a bit of space here. Wrapped up well. They'll only be the first, though. As they go out to King. Second tackle, they need a big run. They need a line break somewhere. They need to find their captain. Where is John Boy Mayava? It's pretty easy to find. He's got a bright pink headgear, and I think he may be taking this next run. No, they go to King. They're not going to be able to, unless they get a big run from their fullback in the next play. They are not going to be able to get a shot at field goal. As they go, Whittaker gets the ball on the inside. Ben Cummins not ready for it, and fifth and last. That was a wasted set, I think, there from the Sharks. As we are getting closer and closer to full time. Just over 2 minutes remaining.
I need the Sharks to win for my SRL bet, so come on, boys. Lock in, let's go.
I don't even know who I took. I'll have a look in a sec, but we get to Dingo now.
Second tackle.
I took Sharks 1-8 as well. Oh, surely that's a knock on. No. Okay,
Here we go.
that's well, that's not appreciated by the crowd. That's for sure. That's going to be 0 tackle. A-Lee getting them within range. They go to Rossini. He may go himself, takes the run, but doesn't go for the points, and I don't blame him. He's had a shocking game tonight. As they go, Ryan. Now to Martin. Martin through the line, weaving through a bit of a gap, and this could be the play. And the next tackle, we may see them go for a field goal. Davis, he'll go for it, snapping it, and 1 point ahead are the Broncos. They have snapped it from directly in front. A minute remaining on the clock. I think that the Broncos have escaped here, but it's not quite there yet.
What a night to be a Shark supporter. I feel sorry for every paying member that came out to watch their team tonight. Terrible second half. Forced the error to get a try to level the scores. Have the opportunity to kick a field goal and decide to punt it. And then you let the Broncos come down, kick a field goal and win the game.
And I think that'll be it. Anthony Lee will take his time. No, they'll play it for one more. Rossini going to Jay. He'll take it, the hit up, and that'll be full time. The Sharks with another heartbreaking loss on home soil. It'll be 12-13. The Broncos walking away with a narrow 1 point win, and they'll be happy to walk away with the 2 points on the ladder. Jet Davis, fantastic kick in the last minute. And, yeah, Oregon, we'll have a look at some stats here. But that is a hard pill to swallow for the Sharks fans. And, of course, the players. A lot of errors from both teams. 7 from the Sharks, 5 from the Broncos. The tackles, it was very even. It was symmetrical at halftime. I think it was 108 each way. So the fact that Sharks had to do so much more in the second half is staggering. Missed tackles the same is also staggering. And the fact the Sharks had more line breaks is perplexing. Liam Ryan with a big 424 run meters. There's something going on there. There's a story to be had. But what we're interested in, Wilmot, is the individual stats. Let's give it a breakdown.
Well, I mean, it's hard to say there was a standout in that Sharks side, but there definitely was a few players that stood out in key moments. One being Eddie Oliver, who forced that error to bring the scores level. The captain, with a real captain's knock, made a few good line breaks with a solid chunk of meters gained. Then you have someone like Riley Senior, pretty quiet in the running meters, but he was pretty solid in tackles. Missed 4, but he made 14. Eddie Oliver as well, 22 tackles made, none missed. I feel if they had a bit more ball and were a lot more disciplined with it, we probably would have had a different game. As we've seen prior, 7 errors to the Broncos 5 errors. So, I mean, they just didn't really have enough ball to do anything. But, you know, that's the way the cookie crumbles.
Sure, as we look at the Broncos here, and I mean, you can't go past Liam Ryan with 424 run meters. I don't think that's accurate. I honestly think their best player tonight was Jack Carl. He made a lot of run meters. He made quite a few line breaks, quite a few tackle breaks. He scored that try that put them ahead. He had a fantastic outing. Jet Davis, Lachlan Martin, amongst the best as well. Both very, very good. So a lot of good takeaways for the Broncos, and of course Charlie Rossini. Although I didn't think he was outstanding. He's made quite a few meters in the end. I think that's because he just took 125 runs and made 1 meter every time. But yeah, I mean, there's a good few takeaways, and one of them is, I think, Jack Carl for sure was superb tonight.
Yeah, and I think quite achiever for the Broncos. Caleb J, 124 run meters, 17 tackles, 1 missed, 317 kicking meters. definitely a quiet workhorse in that Broncos side that helped get the team over the line. And then obviously the man Jet Davis, who kicked the game-winning field goal. Bit hard to look past that when he wins you the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's all we have time for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. It's been a pleasure having you. And make sure you stay tuned tomorrow night for more SRL action.